Aquarius, welcome to Pure Tarot. I'm doing a reading for the full moon in Virgo, happening tomorrow. I got a head start because I have 12 signs to do readings for. But we're under the beams, right? It's so close that you could probably consider the effects of the full moon to slowly be, to be present and to slowly accentuate as we reach the exact moment tomorrow. I forget what time, so anyway, with time zones it'll be different, right? So I'm exploring that energy by drawing a oracle card, and then I have two decks. I'm not necessarily gearing the reading towards a love read, but by having two sides, it might crop up and one side might become one person while the other is the other person. But it might simply be like one deck clarifies the other, and it could all pertain to you and other specific messages, right? So I just wanted to give you the gist of what I'm attempting here. You have two cards. That's interesting. What are they? It says, get more information and you are ready. It's interesting. You would think that maybe by needing more information that you're not quite ready, but one card follows the other, right? So maybe once you get the information here on the left, then you're ready. Don't mind my cat. Then you're ready to take action on something, or more holistically speaking, as much as you might need more information, in essence, you're ready to get involved into something, right? Maybe the information is more like factual or last minute details and things that need to be sort of rounded, I don't know, checked off a list or something, you know what I mean? Like, but the core of yourself, you're ready for something. So let's look at what the tarot brings, what the tarot cards want to say and add. That's really interesting. No cards. Finally. King of Cups and Ace of Pentacles in reverse. You know what? I'm going to go minimal here. Oh wow. Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Let's just do that for now. And maybe let's look at the other side. I mean, there's a possibility of a love being a love read, so let's see if we can see the other side, the other person, through these other cards. And we have the Queen of Pentacles and the Star in reverse. And in this deck, it's called the Stars, and it's plural, which is really interesting, right? So they sort of came out kind of sideways, but ultimately I know they're sort of in reverse, so I'm going to leave them in reverse. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Hangman in reverse. So it's a really interesting, it's interesting to note that everything is in reverse on this side. But what's interesting also is that this Hangman, right, typically being upright, the Hangman itself is reversed. So it's an interesting, I don't know, reversal. Anyways, but I really want to show you something about this, the Stars card, right? It's really different being plural, and there's three muses here. The tree here is glimmering with sparkling with I don't know, diamonds and some gold mini gold stars. It's really interesting that it would be plural. It almost feels like a third party. I mean, I don't mean to bring this in because it's obviously not what I wish on you. But I don't know, I still have to bring it up. Okay, let's look at the left-hand side with these two aces. So the Ace of Pentacles is in reverse, but you know, that King of Cups here, it's beautiful. He's being flanked by two aces. So even if the Ace of Pentacles is in reverse for me, sometimes the reversal of an ace is some delays on abundance coming in, of blessings coming in, but nonetheless, especially with the Ace of Cups here being upright, it feels like you're getting what you want, right? Or if this is not you, because the star is on this side, so this might be you here on the right-hand side. On the left-hand side, this King of Cups or water sign, if you want to, especially with the Ace of Cups beside it, there would be a strong water emphasis on this person's chart, some earth element as well. But this person is so giving, so generous, so tender, so intuitive, really flexible, attentive, caring, affectionate, sensual. A great listener. And they probably have other qualities, but I'm going to stop there. That was quite a slew. But this person is, it's funny because it says on this card you're ready, but the person who's ready is this particular King of Cups, right? This is this person is absolutely, I want to say, looking for a relationship, has matured through other relationships in the past and has had really positive relationships. So what they bring to the table is extremely how can I put that? It's sound. That's a beautiful word to use because, you know, if you want to really extrapolate and play on the word, right, it could be sound like music, vibration, you know, so it's really interesting. But this person is sound. I really love that word. It's the first time I get that word, but it's really it's really hitting me, like it's there's a fit for this particular combination here. So let's look at the other side. I'm gonna do something, it's really interesting. I like to be creative when I do tarot. I'm going to put the You're Ready card on the side of the King of Cups because I really think that belongs to this energy. And I think the Get More Information card belongs to this particular energy. So let's say it's you, being an air sign. I wouldn't be surprised that you'd want more information, probably about this person. You're really looking to get to know them better before you open up, especially, you know, you're having all these cards in reverse. So, you know, obviously the star in reverse or the stars in reverse here, it's a little bit like that Ace of Pentacles. You know, the star in reverse is not a big negative or a big it doesn't compromise the effects of the, you know, the qualities of you being very hopeful and wishful, right? But in a very not logical way, but in a way that is not out of touch with reality. It's simply your capacity of, you know, really, I want to say, expand your mind to, you know, connecting with the ether and knowing that your connection is bringing about those miracles, those blessings, those wishes, right? So that's one of the Aquarian traits, right? Of seeing far and wide, but on a vertical, like the Sagittarius will see far and wide horizontally. Sometimes the Sagittarius is able to point their arrow to the sky, but let's just to give you a little bit of a basic comparison. So horizontal for Sag and vertical for Aquarius. Whereas if you have both in your chart, then you're 360, right? Queen of Pentacles in reverse. You might have some Capricorn in your chart. So you're very shrewd, you're cautious. And I think it's this get more information card. You're not opening up necessarily at the drop of a dime. You're a bit calculating here, right? With this sort of pentacle vibe. But calculating not necessarily with your money. You're calculating, right, the risks of, you know, getting involved. And you're probably sensing, first of all, you're sensing this intensity and this huge tsunami of emotions, right? I mean, it's positive, but I'm just saying it could be overwhelming for someone. So you're you're analyzing this. This is what it is. There's a form of, and it's interesting because, so the hangman, right, normally if he's upright, but hanging down, he's not evaluating, that's not the right word. He's creating a suspension. Sometimes it's suspension through time, like meaning it's a period of time in which you feel suspended, but that particular break or pause or hiatus is letting you, or allowing you, I should say, to discover new things and have a new perspective and just have a different viewpoint, basically. But he's reversed. So there's a lack of perspective, right? Or there's a lack of wanting to change your perspective, maybe, which is a different thing. So Aquarius being a fixed sign, I think you have a harder time than all of this water here to adapt. You know, I did mention flexibility here. This person is extremely adaptable. You, on the other side, are much more, a little bit rigid, right? So sometimes in your thinking, but also sometimes in your routines. So maybe this tsunami is coming and what's happening is like, whoa, it's disrupting your flow, quote unquote, or it's disrupting your structure and the way you know, it's going to change your life, or it's going to change something in your life, or it's going to, you know, create something. It's going to open your heart. It's going to, obviously, it's going to take you places, quote unquote. So there's going to be a change. And I think that's where maybe you're having a greater difficulty in adapting, or you have a resistance is more the right word. Maybe also that's why the star is in reverse. A little bit of resistance to allowing this. But it does come from the very cautious side of this Queen of Pentacles. There's something skittish a little bit. Maybe, how can I say? Like you're self-protective, right? She's holding that pentacle close to her heart. If you look at it, close to her chest at least. It's not the Four of Pentacles, but I mean, it is on the chest here like that. So, and it's on the left-hand side. So yes, she's holding it close to her heart. So she is protecting, self-protecting her heart, her emotions. It's almost like a shield. She's shielding her heart. So, you know, it could say that if it's you, whether it's you or the other person, let's say it's you because I've been attributing the star. But you reverse the roles, right? You'll know. It's your life. But yeah, since maybe past hurts or like past experiences that were less pleasant, I think this person has had more loving experiences, more positive loving experiences than you have, you know. And that could also be seen here with the Hangman in reverse, because the Hangman in reverse, there's an energy here of like sacrificing yourself, but for the wrong causes and for the wrong people, you know, overextending yourself in past situations where you gave too much of yourself. You've also didn't respect yourself. You crossed your own boundaries, or you didn't have strong boundaries, or not enough, right? And so maybe you were extremely trustful in the past, right? So now you're a bit more guarded with the stars in reverse. And you know that third party thing I was mentioning? I don't think this is a third party situation, but you might have experienced third party situations in the past, and maybe that's something that left an imprint. No matter what happened, right? I mean, that's going to be your life experiences or your life. I don't like to use the word story but let's just say your life story. It doesn't mean that you cannot open up. It doesn't mean that you can't live this beautiful relationship. You just need more information. I think the way your mind works, you need to. It's just the way you are. It's how you do, right? It's who. Yeah. It's. You are the sum of your experiences, and this is where you're at in life. Maybe just it'd be, I don't know. Maybe don't miss out on this beautiful person that seems to really want to extend themselves. I'm gonna say something with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse here. Maybe this person being so sensitive and so attuned, right? Being so perceptive, almost like having antennas, being so vibrational, right? With the sound I was picking up on. This person is maybe holding back a little bit on this offer, because if, I don't know, you know what I mean? Like, let me show you. Let me try to show you what I'm seeing. This is the order of the cards, right? So behind him or with him, the king has all this Ace of Cups energy. And in front of him, what he's presenting is this Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So it's almost like On the left with the Ace of Cups, it's what he has to offer, all of who he is, right? And yet he's still holding back a little bit, because I think he's picking up on a little bit of your resistance. He's picking up on, you know, knowing that you're maybe hard to crack open and like to get to, yeah, just to open up. And, you know, maybe he is well aware that there needs to be more time so that you get to know each other. Like, I don't know, this a huge and so this Ace of Pentacles is not withdrawing the offer. On the contrary, it's simply sort of either slowing it down or waiting for the right moment, or, you know, to be maybe more upfront, you know, kind of thing, or something like that. I think this person is really sensing you, like, and they have the correct reading on you. Basically, they're reading you like live, right? That's beautiful. So let's get a trinket. It's a beautiful love read. I mean, it's a beautiful love dynamic, I find. Oh, there's two. This is too funny. I get a rooster. Okay. The rooster. I'm going to put the rooster on the King of Cups. I just can't help it. And then I have to put the book, the open book. Actually, that's interesting. That's a tough one, but, you know, okay, let me explain. The thoughts are racing in my head right now. The book is your analytical mind, right? It's you wanting more information, right? So I have to put the book on your side, but I had a slip of the tongue and I said an open book. Right now, with these cards, I don't sense that you're being in an open book. I'm going to put it on the stars. But you can be. So you will be an open book. It's just that right now you haven't yet decided to open the book fully to this person, right? And then here with the rooster, well, I don't know, this is someone ready. Like the rooster is like, I don't know, he gets up really early, you know, like he's the one opening, like by chanting, I don't know how you say, like, you know, what the sound they make in the morning when they, at the sun, right, that rises, basically they wake everyone up. So this person is ready. That's why I'm using the rooster on this side. That's really funny. I love the trinkets. They always work with the cards. It's one of my favorite things to do. Anyway, I'm gonna leave it at that. I had a lot of fun reading this for you. I hope you liked it. Do share, subscribe, give me a thumbs up, or comment. I'd love to hear from you. So I will see you soon, and happy full moon. Take care.